Hello friends, it's me Beth. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 4 Amish businesses that I haven't shared before. They are all located in Middlebury, Indiana. The first one is Dutch Country Market. Here you can watch through a window as they make homemade noodles. They're known for their honey as well. The second place I'll be sharing with you is a cheese factory. It also has a window where you can watch them work as they make the cheese. The third place is a warehouse. They have Amish furniture and much more. And the fourth place is a discount salvage bulk grocery store. Here you can see the noodles being made at the market. There's a window you can stand and watch as they work away. The mom, she's the one that makes this cashew. It's a chocolate covered cashew crunch. This is my favorite candy by far. It used to be Heath bars until I tried this. So if you like those sorts of things like toffee, they have samples and you can try it. I have an up-close photo so you can see the ingredients for those of you who have asked to see ingredients as well. Now if you're wondering why I'm sharing a video so quick, normally I don't do back-to-back videos. The reason why is because I have a friend on here who's following this channel and she's heading to Shipshewana. Middlebury is very close to Shipshewana, so if you make the trip to Shipshewana, you may want to head to Middlebury as well. Now we're learning about bee pollen here at our house. We didn't know there were so many uses for this, and I also didn't know that they had so many flavors of honey. Here you can see there's a blueberry and a strawberry spun honey, as well as a raspberry and a real pecan spun honey. These are all things that we are actually learning about thanks to this store. I really didn't know a lot until I went in there. Also have things like blackberry and raspberry syrup, along with a butter pecan and a cinnamon peach syrup as well. Here you can just kind of see what the aisles look like. It's a smaller store. It's super clean. Over there on the right, you can see some soups, and I actually grabbed a few of these up. I wanted to show you the ingredients. I know a few people, like I said, want to see the ingredients on items. Here is a bacon split pea soup, and what's interesting is the fact that all you need to make this is 5 cups of water, and then it looks like maybe 1.5 cups of the actual mix. They have different flavors. Here is, for example, a cream of broccoli. By the way, if you've been liking my videos and you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. If you hit the bell after subscribing, you'll be notified when my next video pops up. I often forget to tell people to do that, so I guess I'll mention it right now. Here you can see some Dutch corn noodle with chicken flavor soup. I hadn't seen that flavor ever before. Also, they carry soups with no MSG. So if that's a concern of yours, there's a nice little variety of that. Here is a creamy broccoli with no MSG. And here is a garden vegetable soup with no MSG. And there you can see the long list of ingredients as well. They also have the bagged soup mixes. This is super popular in the Amish stores. Here's an organic Harmony soup mix. So you can see the price is a little bit more on this, but it is an organic item. And then they have the more traditional, like this natural golden harvest soup. It is not organic, but you can see the list of all of the ingredients on that. And then here is just the harvest soup. Actually very beautiful just to look at through the bag. I could put that in maybe a pint jar and just display it in the fall. The colors are great. Here at the bakery, this Country Lane Bakery is inside. They sell the garlic cheese bread, a jalapeno cheese bread. Now some of these, they also, if they've been out for like the day, they'll mark them down. Actually, the markdowns were only $2 a loaf. Here is an Italian herb and cheese bread. So if you don't want to pay I believe some of them are like around $4, give or take a little. They do have like a discount area. Here's a spelt bread. So you're able to also find discount items in there as well. And then they also still had pumpkin bread, which is nice to see because sometimes they stop making that after a fall at certain bakeries. And here they apparently have it all year round. And like I said, this is their peanut butter. This is something they're really known for. You can get a free sample. See, it says Katie's peanut butter. Katie is actually the mother, and her daughters are often in there working as well with her. Here is, it says Little Helpers cherry berry pie filling and a black raspberry pie filling, a peach pie filling, and a strawberry rhubarb pie filling. Rhubarb is one of my father's favorites. Now, you know I have to find something different and unusual if you've been on the channel before. And on this particular day, I found some mustard eggs, something that not all the stores will carry. They carry a lot of this different salt. Here's a Shipshawana, a happy salt. But, you know, I also try to find different spices on this channel. This one is it says Mr. Hart Salt Free Seasoning. So they have some heart-healthy things in there for those of you on a low-sodium diet. And then they carry the Weaver's Dutch Country Seasonings. On this particular day, I found a Shipshawana Fire, which I have not shared before. They carry the popcorn and french fry seasoning. I haven't shared that before either. And then they have just like their traditional spices that you'd see anywhere else. The, you know, oreganos and different seasonings like that, Italian seasoning on garlic, mustard seeds, all kinds of stuff. For my prepper friends, I found that they had these in stock, food grade plastic buckets with the lids, $1.59 each. They didn't have a handle, but for $1.59 with the lid, I thought that was great. And a lot of these Amish stores, they carry different kinds of ointments and creams. And on this day, I found this, and I figured I would share with you the ingredients on the back. I'm going to get better at doing that. There's a lot of different things. You never know what you're going to find inside these little types of stores. This one just has all kinds of great food. And then they even have ointments and rugs and household decorations too. It was voted by the readers of the Goshen News Best of the Best winner. Can't beat that. That just tells you it is a great little shop. And once again, this is the Dutch Country Market, and it's located in Middlebury, Indiana. Up next, just a little bit down the road, is Heritage Ridge Creamery. Now, I think this is a place that a lot of you have talked about. This is the only place that I know of. They call it the cheese factory, as what people refer to it as. I believe this is what they're talking about. If not, I'm going to share this one with you because this is the only one that I know of. It's a cute little store inside. I love like the wood paneling. It just has that cozy country feel. They have a lot of different cheeses, but inside you'll be shocked to find out they have a lot of other things as well. You can watch through the glass when they're making the cheese, but you are not allowed to record or take photos when they're making the cheese. So I wasn't able to get that, but I did take a picture to show you the window does exist. Here you can see their label, Heritage Ridge Creamery, and here is a farmer's cheese to the left. They have also things like Thunderjack and Pepper Jack as well. So typical flavors of cheese, Colby, and this Amish creamery. At the top it says different kinds of butters. I'm sorry, I'm going to show you the butter. Here are 3 other flavors, just a typical Monterey-jack, the Colby, and the Pepper Jack. These are in like round, thin slices. They have all kinds of curds. Here's a garlic cheese curd. My guys, as I've told you before, they're super fans of cheese curds. And on this particular shopping trip, I did pick up the Cajun cheese curds that you see here. They smell great and they really tasted good. My guys really seem to enjoy those. A ranch cheese curd as well. And then coming right up, here's another tray. Now these have the taco flavored. There we go. A natural cheese curd and a taco curd. So those were quite interesting. Back to the regular cheeses. They have garlic cheese and then a cheddar and salami. I actually haven't seen a cheddar with salami before that I can remember. So that kind of got my attention. And then this bruschetta, it looked super beautiful. I figured I'd get a photo for you of that as well. It's only $3.99 a pound. Seems totally reasonable. The extra sharp cheddar was $5.29 and the sharp white cheddar was $5.29. I don't see sharp white very often. I buy this red wax. It's great for hard cheeses like cheddar cheese. You can buy it already waxed. That will prolong the life of it. I know you can, ours, when we do that, we can set it out and leave it out. It doesn't need refrigerated. And then just for fun, I took a picture of this Limburger because it said the stinky stuff on it, which I thought was quite charming. Here's that salted butter I was talking about. Heritage Ridge Creamery. You can see their logo there, and they have salted butter. Now, not everything is cheese and butter. They have these mixed vegetable chips. Bought a pack of those for the guys to try. They also have regular beet chips, $13.99 a pound, but you get quite a nice little handful there, a couple handfuls for about $3. The green bean chips were very strong. We tried that. There was a lot of flavor in those. And some fried green peas. I hadn't seen them before either. Those were only $3.39 a pound. Quite interesting. They have things like jerky here, and they actually have them just tied up in little bags. So maybe if you're not a cheese eater, there'll be something else in there that you can enjoy. A few of you have asked for sugar-free treats. Here is a peanut butter melt-away, sugar-free. Here you can see a pecan praline that is also sugar-free. So there were a couple different kinds of treats that were the sugar-free. And then if you aren't sugar-free, they had things like these chocolate caramels as well. So in this little store, it's not just about cheese. They even have things like soap. I actually bought one of these. Let's see. I must have bought, well, I didn't buy any of those scents. But anyways, I did end up buying one of these. And here on the back, it gives you the ingredients. It's a Hickory Hill soap. Here you can see they have lotions as well. A island coconut, a lotus flower and vanilla, a wild rose with honey, and an apple blossom. So once again, this is what a lot of you, I think, call the cheese factory. But to me, this is Heritage, and it's a great little place. You can visit it right down the road from these other shops I'm sharing with you as well. Here's the next place. Now, this is the discount warehouse that I was talking about. It's right, I mean, just a few minutes from the cheese factory there, and it sits right in the middle of Amish country, as you can see here. They actually have auctions here too. I believe it's the first Wednesday. Nope, actually it's right here we go. Our next auction date is Saturday, March the 13th. So I was thinking they had Wednesday auctions, but they are Saturday auctions. Inside they have things like these Amish chairs. These are rocking chairs. You can see some have the rolled arms and some just have the flat arms. Price on the hickory rocker with the arms was $179. They have different colors. Some have more like of a striped background. Then they have this child size. It was $128, which caught my eye. My grandfather, he bought us all rocking chairs for our first Christmas when we were little. Then they have more traditional furniture that you and I might be interested in. Here you can see just a regular sofa, and if you were wondering the price on that, it was like $549. There was actually an Amish family in there shopping on this particular day for furniture, and they had an English person, that's someone like me, driving them in a truck to pick up some furniture. Here you can see this recliner for $387. Now here were some of the household deals. This Ronco, it was under $80, I believe, and my husband found it at Walmart. It was quite a bit more, maybe up to even like $140 or $50. They have things like air fryers as well, which you wouldn't think you'd find in an Amish salvage warehouse, because they don't use electric. But they did have those sorts of things in there. They had different kinds of cookware sets. There was a lot of English people like myself in there shopping. So some of them, the cookware was, starting off down to $25 and went all the way on up. They had things like area rugs and quite a few. This was just a small selection. These were actually really large. You can't tell from the photo. And then if you need a robot vac to clean your rug, they had a lot of things like this in the warehouse. So they were marked down. Actually, I have an iLife vacuum, and those were only $70. That particular one was in that range. They have things like sewing machines, something maybe like that you'd think would be more traditional Amish. And then we went the whole other direction inside this warehouse. Here is a Mercedes-Benz kids ride-on toy. It's a 6-volt battery. Here's a photo of it. So they carry toys. They carry stuff for Amish people, and they carry stuff for non-Amish people as well. The toy selection takes up like the first part of the building. It is huge. It's like double the size of what you can see here. They have Baby Alives and Minnie Mouse. Here you can see they also have things like diapers. They have wipes, all kinds of stuff. Anything and everything that you could imagine. Toys like this, I think that had a towel with it or a blanket of some sort. And the doll, it was under $10. My grandson, he used to love Paw Patrol. This was a Paw Patrol sleeping bag. It was under $13. Over there in that bedding, they had name brands and not like this was more of a Walmart mainstay brand. It was a whole bedding set for under $19. They had sheet sets as well. So, you know, I mean, the Amish do need bedding and they do need cookware, so I could see why there were some of the Amish in there shopping. By the way, the name of this place is Rise and Shine Marketplace. It is a really, really large building, packed full of stuff from front to back. Last on the list is this country store. It's Forks. I took you to the Shipshewana location. This is the Middlebury location. It's pretty close to the other 3 stores. It's a big warehouse. I believe this one is actually much larger than the Forks I sent you to in Shipshewana. The Shipshewana location, though, is my favorite. I find a lot more stuff in there that I need, a lot more stuff that isn't expired, and I really like the Amish people that help you in the Shipshewana location. But Middlebury is close. This is close to the other 3 stores, so I figured I would share it since it is there. These were just photos of the gallon size containers, the gallon size stuff they sell. They even had butterscotch pudding in a gallon size container for $2.99. They have things like the olives and pickles, the small containers though, just like the other store. So they have the gallons and they have the small sizes as well. The best part about this particular store on this particular day was the meat. They had these pork tenderloins, $1.29 a pound. So the Smithfield brand, you got the whole tenderloin. It was $1.17 for that total. And this one was a roasted garlic and cracked black pepper. They had that flavor as well. $1.29 a pound as well. So that one there was $1.50. I grabbed some of those. They had this Farmland classic bacon. It was just classic cut. It says no hormones added, no artificial colors or MSG. So for $3.19 a pack, and it wasn't expired. It was good till the beginning of March 3rd, March 9th. We grabbed some of them up. If you're wondering what the ground beef is compared to the other store, on this particular day, it was the 85.15. It was a fine grind for $1.79 a pound. Then they had like these huge things of Wilson ham frozen, just huge big blocks. And they also had this turkey also as well, and it's like huge big thing, $1.79. So maybe if you were having some sort of a gathering, a family gathering or a wedding, maybe they would use a big hunk like that. I'm not sure. Here you can see the Jimmy Dean. This is a 2-pound pack of the regular sausage for $2.99. I don't remember. I couldn't find the date on that one. They had the breaded chicken fritters, 5 pounds. It would be $5.95. And last in that meat section was the 12 pounds of Jimmy Dean pork sausage links for $9.95, and I could not find a date on that as well. I was able to find a date on this, like this mushroom soup was only 25 cents a can. It was expired, and it was a private label, but nonetheless, for some of you who don't mind that sort of thing, I thought I would share. And then they have things like diapers and wipes. They had napkins, toilet paper, all those sorts of things in this huge big warehouse. It's located, like I said, in Middlebury, right down the road from the other stores. So if you didn't mind watching all 4 stores today, give me a like. I normally don't do that, but since they're so close together, I felt it was appropriate that I do that. All 4 stores are in Middlebury. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, give me a like. I'll be back. I don't know if we're going to be doing a bakery next or if I'm going to do a garden video because I need to get planting my seeds. Hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you again later.